I'm a scientist here in Brookhaven, but there's a player trying to hire me. He wants me to work at the nuclear plant, which is simply very unsafe. But man, I don't want to work there because it's a really unsafe place. I'm not saying this just because it's a nuclear plant. He said, if you come here, we'll obey everything you say. Wait, so you'll also clean the nuclear plant? Guys, this place is very dirty and really unsafe. But if they clean that place, I agree to work with you. And guys, he said yes. Okay, so if they're going to obey me, I'll get in his car. I'll really work with them because all this looks amazing. So he's taking me here. And guys, this nuclear plant is very different. There's a guy who works here literally just opening the gate. This is the most random job of all. I'm being taken here in the front, and now he just left the gate. So this gate closes. It's a really different job. But man, now I want to know all this. He said, come here. I'll show you everything we have here for you. Okay, I'll follow you. So he's arriving here. And guys, this is what I meant when I said this place was dirty. There's a lot of green liquid on the ground. And man, this isn't cool at all. Actually, this is super toxic. So much that I'm coming back here because I have to grab this mask. This place is so toxic that I really need this mask. And you also need it. He said, I don't need it. I'm the owner here. I know it's safe. Well, the big truth is that if I'm going to work here, you'll have to obey everything I say. And now I need you to grab this mask. So now he finally grabbed it, and now he's like this. Well, now you're safer. But first I need everyone here to clean these toxic liquids that are on the ground. This is all over the nuclear plant. So tell your employees to clean all this now. And he agreed to do that. So he grabbed this radio, and he's coming to warn the players about it. While he's talking there, I want to see who's the employee of the month, but actually there isn't any employee of the month. That's a little weird. And now this player came back here. It looks like he works right here. But now my friend's coming here to clean this. But guys, he's completely toxic. I can't believe this just happened. Guys, I'm coming here now, and man, don't get close to us. You're completely toxic and need to be treated now. He has to be taken to this room. So now I'm following him. I have to see if he's really going there. Okay, he entered the room, and now that he's right there, I arrived in this room, and I'll have to press all these buttons. And now finally he's back to normal. I can see that he's not toxic anymore. He said, wow, I didn't know you could take this off. Wait, so every time you got infected, you just waited for the effect to pass? And he said, yes. Guys, this nuclear plant is way weirder than it looks. The administration of this place is horrible. It's probably the worst administration I've ever seen. But now I'm leaving here since everything worked out, and the boss is right here. It looks like he's going to do his stuff. While he's coming here to do his stuff, I want to meet everyone who works here. It looks like now he's going up here, but I don't really know what his job is. It looks like he stays here in the central room. This looks pretty important, and it actually is important. It looks important, and it's important. Now he got here, but he's going to do his job. Meanwhile, I'll meet all the players to discover the problems that are here that I have to solve, because I'll only work in this nuclear plant if there are no problems, so I have to check all this. And he understood what I said. But guys, I'm coming here because first I have to warn a player that staying in this place isn't safe. He can literally fall at any moment. This is super unsafe. I just wanted to understand what my friend is doing here. For some reason, he got up here. Actually, it looks like he's reaching this giant thing, and now he's getting up here. Probably he has to check if everything here is normal. And now he's going up here. Here there are really several valves, and everything has to be normal. So he's checking this, and it looks like everything here's really normal. Guys, it turned out that everything here worked out. It's really good to know that this is totally normal. But man, you have to get out of there now. That place you're in isn't safe at all. But he's looking here. He said, my job is to keep measuring the reactor's radioactivity all day. Wait, that's literally your job? But you don't need to do that. This nuclear plant has systems that already do it. They're in the control room, and you can see that everything here's normal. And there's already a player taking care of that. So from today on, you'll check the toxicity of all the places in the nuclear plant. It won't be just the reactor. And guys, he understood that. So now he's coming here to work. But man, be really careful, because this place isn't safe. You're very lucky that everything here's green. That means everything here's completely normal. And if it wasn't normal, he'd already be infected. But now I'm going down here to check more problems that may be here in the nuclear plant. But guys, the boss is arriving right here. He said, help me take the toxic barrels to the secret car. Man, I don't know what car you're talking about, but I'll help you do this. So now he's coming back here. From the looks of it, he's talking about these barrels. Guys, I grabbed this, and there are several totally toxic barrels, and we really have to be very careful. Well, now we're coming here in the front. But guys, there's a car here. I hadn't seen this car before, but man, this car is literally a transport car for these totally toxic barrels. And literally he said, yes, look, but this is very unsafe. You needed a much better car than this. You literally needed a safer car. But he's staring at me. He said, this car draws less attention, so there's less chance of it being stolen. Okay, you really told the truth. This time I have to agree with him. Okay, we put 2 toxic barrels in here, and it's literally my friend who's driving this. But now we're coming back here to get more toxic barrels. Guys, not all the barrels here are toxic. Now he's arriving right here, and there's literally a totally toxic pool here. Man, this pool is really scary. If one day you swim here, that'll be your end. And as incredible as it seems, I'm serious. It looks like even he got scared. Guys, I'm almost sure he already swam here. Really, I'm sure of it. But well, now he's leaving. While he's coming here in the front, I'll look a bit more at the radioactive pool. Seriously, this really caught my attention. I don't know what's down here, but guys, I can't get close to this at all. But now I'm carrying this object back here. Really, I can't be late, so I'm arriving right here. But guys, I accidentally dropped this on the ground. This is awful. Okay, now I'll have to grab this broom, and I'll just have to clean this. This is really easy, and that's what you should do if you drop this by accident. Okay, he understands. understood that. I'm taking what's left inside here. Perfect. I put this toxic barrel here, and now it looks like he's leaving since he already took everything. I don't know where he's going to take this. He's probably taking it to some laboratory. Well, I hope all this works out. But now I'm coming back here. I'm coming back to do my job. But guys, he's also going to do his job, which in this case he literally has to come here to the control room. But for now everything here is normal. But I'm receiving a call. But it looks like it's my friend. It looks like he's sharing a video. Okay, he's sharing this video. From the looks of it, the green liquid spilled here on the ground. Oh my god, this is awful. I'll have to grab this broom, and I'll literally have to save my friend now. I'm going to steal this car that isn't mine. And now I'm coming here in the front, and someone has to open the gate. Okay, the gate opened by itself. So I wonder what was the real job of this player. But I'm arriving here to help my friend, because what happened here was horrible. So I'm arriving here in the front, and it looks like he still hasn't cleaned this. I don't know how you didn't clean this. Man, just grab the broom. Seriously, it's much simpler than it looks. So I'm cleaning this, and now this is completely clean. It turned out that everything here worked out. He said, "Thank you, I have to take this to the hospital." Wait, but what is the hospital doing with these totally toxic things? And it looks like he doesn't know the reason either, but he put the barrel here, and now he's going there in the front. Well, I hope everything here works out. Now I'm coming back here. I'm finally coming back to the nuclear plant to see if everything is normal, but it's impossible for us to have a problem. But this player arrived here. He said, "Why did you take my car without permission?" Wait, so this is your car? But man, what are you doing here? You should be in this room checking if everything is normal. Seriously, this is literally your job. I can't believe you didn't do that. He said, "Nothing could have happened in such a short time." Yes, maybe you're right, but there's a chance something really bad happened. And man, I'm coming here to check this right now. So I'm arriving here running. I have to check if everything is normal. I can't believe he put so many people's lives at risk just because of a car. Now I'm coming here running, and guys, this is the control room. And now I just arrived right here. I'm sitting on the chair to see if everything is normal, but from the looks of it, nothing is normal. Literally, the reactor is unstable, and we can see we had a problem with the cleaning room. Now he arrived here. Man, did you see the problems we're having here? If you had stayed here, you would have seen this problem. But since you left out of nowhere, literally the nuclear plant is in danger. All this because of you. Now finally he got scared. He understood the danger of this. But now I'll have to get out of here to solve the problem. Seriously, I have to check this now. Guys, this room is totally damaged. A lot of green smoke is coming out of here. Man, we just need to pull this lever. Perfect. He pulled this, and now everything is back to normal. Theoretically, we don't have problems anymore. Seriously, it's very simple to solve this problem, but we have to check if there were more problems because of this. So now I'm coming back here. I'll follow him because maybe he knows an easier way to get back to the control room. So I went up here, and guys, I'm following him. And now he's arriving right here in the control room. Well, it looks like everything here is normal, but actually there are more problems. It looks like the generator stopped. Man, this is horrible. We need to do the evacuation process now. And now he got really scared. Okay, everyone is right here. And man, all of you will have to stay very far from this place because the nuclear plant's literally in danger. I need a candidate to help me. But guys, none of them came here to the front. But my friend went to the front. It looks like he's the only person who wants to help me. This player also came to the front, but I think I don't want his help. But I accept your help. Even if he's a really weird person, he can still help me. So now let's go back here to literally save the nuclear plant because it can still be saved. Guys, the generator is right here. I'm holding this item to see if this place is very radioactive. From the looks of it, it's not radioactive. Look, this is really good. This means the nuclear plant can still be saved. Okay, the level of radioactivity is normal. I need you to stay in the main room now to check if everything is normal. And he agreed to do that. So now he's going up there, but you'd better run. After all, this is really important. So finally he's arriving up here. And guys, finally he's taking his job seriously. From what I'm seeing, we only have one problem. Okay, the generator's right here. I don't know what the problem is, but guys, it's completely destroyed. Man, this is way worse than it looks. This is the end of the generator. I don't know what to do in a situation like this. He said, "How do you not know? It's your job." Man, I know it's my job to ensure the safety of everything, but there are things that just shouldn't happen. And the generator breaking like this is one of those things. The good side is that it's not very toxic here, but for sure the situation's awful. We actually need to evacuate all the players from the city. I'm being very serious, but now let's check more places. Guys, now I'll have to go up here to check if the cooler is normal. For you who don't know, the cooler is right here, and apparently everything's normal. All the valves have to be like this. Now I'm coming back here to check if we have new problems. So I'm arriving right here, but guys, there are more problems. Literally one of the turbines ended up breaking. Okay, this is really the end of the nuclear plant. There's no way to save this. We can see the reactor is almost breaking, and guys, it was this turbine that ended up breaking. Okay, I'm coming here. Really, this is awful. This is very radioactive. The toxicity of this turbine will spread to other components of the nuclear plant, which will make all this be destroyed. And it looks like they're all up here. Some players are recording the disaster that's about to happen. Okay, now I'm going up here. Finally, I'm arriving back here in the central room. I want to see what problem we had this time. Okay, it's still unstable. The generator stopped. One of the turbines ended up stopping, and it looks like the cooling system also ended up stopping. This is the cooling system. And guys, the valves ended up turning red. Man, but what happened? You were in the cooling system. He said, when I was there, everything everything was normal. Okay, this only has one explanation. The cooling system probably broke because this turbine broke, and the turbine only broke because the generator also broke. But I'd like to know what made the generator break. He said, it's not safe to stay here anymore. Man, I agree with you. It's better that both of you get out of here. Now I'll try to save this nuclear plant, because I'm sure it still has salvation. So it looks like he really left here. I thought he was going to be a hero, and would try to save the nuclear plant too, but he decided to just leave here, which maybe is the smartest decision. After all, there's no way to know what will happen here. He's coming up here along with these other players. But how are you drinking coffee with all this happening? He said, is what's happening bad? What's happening is much worse than it looks. It's literally horrible, because everything here can be completely destroyed at any moment. But for now, everything's normal. But now we have one more problem. Literally, this thing just turned red. Okay, this is much worse than it looks. Okay, really, this nuclear plant has no salvation anymore. There's only one turbine working, and that's the only thing protecting us from a huge natural disaster. So I'm leaving here. Luckily, I have this hammer that can help me fix all this. Guys, I'm coming here. I want to see if I can still fix the generator that's completely broken. For sure, there must be a way to fix this. So I just got here. And guys, really, I managed to fix this. Man, I'm managing to save all the destruction that happened here. He said, this is amazing. Yes, this is really good. But guys, literally the power went out. Look, it's better to leave here. It looks like the system's failing again. So both of us left here, and again this ended up broken. Guys, I don't know what I did wrong. I studied a lot, and even so I'm not managing to fix this. He said, I think there are too many broken machines, and if you fix one, the others destroy it. Maybe that makes sense. But man, both of us have to leave here now, because otherwise this will be our end. Guys, I'm escaping here, and it looks like only the boss is here. He's the only person who stayed to see this happening. He said, it's because I'm the owner. The police came and took everyone out of here. Okay, it looks like everyone ended up leaving here. But guys, this is the nuclear plant, and as soon as this turbine breaks, literally that'll be the end. Turbine number 2 is the only thing working here, but it looks like now even it was destroyed. Guys, this is much worse than it looks. A huge explosion's going to happen. Man, we should stay a little farther just to avoid problems. Even the boss went back here. Guys, I'm really scared of what's going to happen, but it looks like now everything was destroyed. Literally a huge explosion happened, and the nuclear plant's completely destroyed. We can see that everything inside here was totally destroyed. This place became unrecognizable. Guys, I can't believe this happened. But guys, the boss is coming here to see this, and he just fell on the ground. He just lost a lot of money. Luckily, there weren't people inside here, but everything was destroyed. Look, don't be sad. One day this will return to normal. But my friend is looking here. He said, let's measure the level of radioactivity. Man, that's a great idea. Let's measure the level of radioactivity of this place now. Since we have these well-protected suits, we can come inside here like this. Actually, it's better you don't come inside here. Man, there's a lot of green smoke. I'm scared of this, but we can see this is very toxic. I just got to the door. The device is already beeping. Okay, I got a little closer. Guys, this is really very toxic. I'm not very close to the reactor, and even so here it says it's really very toxic. I don't know if I should get closer, but guys, I'm coming here for the sake of science, and this place is super toxic. Okay, it's better to get out of here before I have problems. After all, this mask I have isn't indestructible, and this is literally the end of the nuclear plant. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button, and then I'll add you on Roblox.